Hello, all of my fellow Marvel fans out there. Today I've got one final Marvel theory before Endgame happens, and not only that, we are 3 days away from it. 3 days! I can't wait. But this one involves Thor and his axe Stormbreaker. Well, it's specifically about Stormbreaker and the dying star at Nidavellir, which is... It is awesome how, in that scene, how they make the axe and everything. I love that. But, I think that the reason why at the final scene of Infinity War, or not necessarily the final scene, but close to it, when Thor throws his axe at Thanos and it cuts through the blast of all 6 Infinity Stones like it's butter, like it's nothing, and it just hits Thanos right in the chest. I think there is a reason that it can do that with such ease, and that is because the same power that is within the Infinity Stones is also in Stormbreaker, or more specifically, it's in the star at Nidavellir. Whatever is inside the dying star is within it holds the same powers as the Infinity Stones. It's all 6 of them combined. And the reason I believe that is because Nidavellir is a dying star, meaning that it's already expanded to its full capacity, exploded, and then shrunk down. And a star is billions to trillions of years old like that, a dying star is. So my guess would be that it's probably been around since the Big Bang Theory, which is, or in this case, the Big Bang. When that happened, and the 6 Infinity Stones were released into the universe, whatever materials, whatever powers were in those stones reside in all of the stars. And specifically the ones at Nidavellir, the dwarves there know how to harness it. Maybe not fully aware of what is inside the star itself, but they use it to make these incredible weapons for Asgard. And it would just make sense, even scientifically, it makes sense for powerful materials to be within a star. I mean, not necessarily powerful, but rare and valuable. Even in our own star, Sol, that's why it's called the solar system, by the way, because the name of our star is Sol. It is 70% hydrogen, about 28% helium, and it also has iron and carbon and a couple other precious gases and materials in it that is necessary to create things here on Earth. And we can find all of that here on Earth. It's not as abundant, but it's there, but it's here. So wouldn't it make sense? Well, that's me. That's what I think anyway. But I also have kind of an understanding for astronomy, so I guess that's why it makes more sense to me. But I think it makes sense for Stormbreaker to hold that power within itself, because the dwarves use the power of the dying star to heat the metal, and whatever power is in there that heats up the metal, the power gets trapped within the metal as it hardens into its mold, in this case the axe. And that just seems like something that would help, that would make sense, especially if you go back and think of the first Avengers movie, where Loki is invading New York and he has his spear, which, as we all know now, has the Mind Stone in it. It is a weapon that is able to harness the power of an Infinity Stone. It's really cool that it can do that. But it also makes me wonder, did it come from Nidavellir? I'm sorry, I had to think of it for a second. because Thanos got his Infinity Gauntlet from Nidavellir as well. So wouldn't it make sense that Loki's spear came from there as well? And if it did, again, it would just make all the more sense as to why Loki can harness the power of an Infinity Stone within the spear and control the minds of others, such as he did with Hawkeye. And the reason he couldn't do it with Tony Stark is because Tony Stark has an imposter Infinity Stone in his chest, which is just as powerful, but just it's a replica. It's still awesome. I had more to say on this, but I can't really I just wound up shortening it because I've basically said all I need to say. I cannot wait for Avengers Infinity War, though. Oh, one more thing, too. I believe that maybe because of the fact that, like Loki's spear, maybe Stormbreaker can actually harness the power of an Infinity Stone as well, and that when this is all over, they will potentially divide up the Infinity Stones between the Avengers and other people. Of course, Doctor Strange will get the Time Stone back when he's brought back, because I do believe he will be brought back. Captain Marvel will become Keeper of the Tesseract because, again, she is the physical embodiment of the Tesseract. I believe that that Scarlet Witch and Vision will both be brought back, and again, the Mind Stone will be placed back into Vision's head, and they will become keepers of the Mind Stone, because again, she's the physical embodiment of the Mind Stone. I believe that Thor will probably be keeper of the Power Stone, or one of the others. I don't know specifically, but the Power Stone would kind of seem more suitable to Thor. That's just my opinion, though. And it would make sense if he can harness the power of an Infinity Stone within Stormbreaker like that. It would be awesome. It is definitely something I could see happening. But that's just me. What do you guys think? Tell me. I really want to know, because, again, this is the last theory I am making before before Endgame. Oh my god. I have been watching Infinity War all week because I have been looking for every little nook and cranny that I can possibly find. I can't wait to see Endgame. I can't wait to see how this all plays out. Anyway, what do you guys think of my theory? Tell me, like, does it make sense? Does it not make sense? I really hope that the way I word it, at least you're able to follow along. I really do hope you guys like this video. Feel free to subscribe if you want to. Check out my other content. Check out my other Marvel videos. Check out my conspiracy theories if you're a conspiracy nut. Don't know anything else to say. Don't have anything else to say, I mean. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Peace out.